Hello, my name is Joe Wagner. I'm with AKG. We're here at 2013 NAMM show in the Harmon room, AKG being one of the many famous audio brands of Harman. I'm here today to talk to you about a brand new product called the D12VR, nicknamed the Hammer. The D12VR is, the D12 was one of the most famous dynamic mics of all time, 1953 vintage when it first came out, and was really designed as a broadcast mic, so it was used for vocal work. In about the early 60s, somebody took that mic and put it in front of a kick drum. When they did that, they suddenly discovered here's a microphone that picks up low-end frequencies on a drum better than anything that came before it. Hence, the D12 became a very famous vintage bass drum mic. But much more than a bass drum mic, it was also used for low-end frequencies on anything, whether it was a tuba, whether it was the bottom end of a Leslie. It was, just a very good low-frequency device. So in the spirit of the D12, we've redesigned a brand new product called the D12VR. The D12VR, again, is much more than just a bass drum mic, though it is a supreme bass drum mic. It is a brand new capsule that's been designed from the bottom up. Dynamic capsule, cardioid pattern. But what makes this capsule very special is the thinnest diaphragm that we've ever used on a dynamic. It's a 3mm diaphragm, so the low mass, lightweight of the diaphragm allows it to track the transient response better than any dynamic we've built before. So we've got this brand new capsule. The housing of the capsule is ported to enhance bass response, and we put it in this handy dandy, in the spirit of the D12 vintage-looking case. Now, for bass drum use, one of the nice things is you'll notice here, as I turn this, it'll nicely fit into a hole. And when typical that in the bass drums, you'll put a hole to get inside the drum and find the place where it sounds best. So this has a built-in stand holder that makes you able to make this a very nice profile to get inside of a drum. The other thing we did is we added a analog circuit board. So on top of this new capsule, you're going to see the circuit board inside. You have a passive microphone. It's just straight capsule sound. Could be used for vocals. I have a very good friend that engineers for George Duke that said it was the best trombone mic he's ever used. It works great for low bass, miking a bass cabinet, so on and so forth. When we add phantom power to this microphone channel, we activate this circuit board that I'm talking about. Now we have selectable EQ. It will light this switch up, and it has 3 different colors, so you always know exactly where you are in the positioning. And it gives you 3 EQ curves. Each curve does have a mid-range scoop, which of course is typical for bass drum use. The first setting will give you a low boost with that mid-range scoop. The middle setting will give you flat, high-end and low-end frequencies with the mid-range scoop. And then lastly, the third position, you're getting a boost not only at the low end, but at the high end, along with that mid-range scoop. Whether you're going through passively, just getting the straight capsule sound, or you've activated the circuitry and you're using this analog EQ, you're terminating on the output side through vintage 414 transformers. So these are transformers that AKG has from the 70 vintage 414s, and whether you're going straight capsule or whether you're going active through the circuitry, that final stage of transformer isolation allows for, especially at high SPLs, when you start to saturate that capsule, a very smooth and harmonically beautiful sound. So the D12VR is much more than a bass drum mic, but it is probably the premier bass drum mic of our time. And you can find out more about the AKG D12VR at akg.com. Choose professional audio, and then go to the stage mics, and you will there find all the information and details on the D12VR. Thank you.